Well, hey, how's it, how's it going? Ah, man, missed a couple Saturdays. It's been kind of busy around here lately. Um, I just, it's, I'm just feeling a little bit okay today, guys. I've, just been dealing with some stuff lately. Just had to take care of some things here and there. Just making sure the house is, locked down from any potential intruders or anything like that. But I can assure you this, that we are going to have a good Saturday's Fright today. And boy, I'm excited to finally get into this again. I just gotta say, I'm feeling really good, really fresh.
Yo, somebody hear me! He's got me hostage! Help!
That was, I'm gonna be right back.
Mark, what I tell you about talking in the videos, bro? I'm about to...
It doesn't even matter. I'm feeling really good today. I'm not gonna slice nobody's throat tonight. I'm feeling too good for that. I'm gonna let Mark live a little longer. That's if you hit the like button. He'll live a little longer. So, enough about Mark. If you don't know what Saturday's Frights is today, Saturday's Frights is where we come together every Saturday.
Yo, shut up about every Saturday. I swear to God. Like, okay, I'm just saying, just don't say nothing.
Every Saturday is where we come together as our little tribe, the Fox Squad, our little squad on YouTube. And we sit back, relax, and enjoy some scary videos. I know what you're thinking. What is this, Saturday? What is this, Spooky Scary Sunday? Nah, this is not that. This is Saturday's Frights. This is my version, okay, guys? But, hey, let's get into it. This first one today we're watching is by Wanty Entertainment, and it's called I Had a Girlfriend Who Stalked Me. And yeah, this is about like 3 minutes long. And hey, let's get it in. I had a girlfriend who stalked me.
My name is Dan. This happened 3 years ago.
Dan?
I moved out of my parents' house once I started making a steady paycheck. I'm a plumber, and one day I had to go to someone's house to fix some pipes. There was a married couple and their daughter living there. Their daughter was 22 at the time. She was 6 months older than me, and her name was Amanda.
Okay.
While I was working, she was talking to me, asking if I was single and stuff like that.
Really?
To be honest, she seemed pretty cute.
The plumber,
We
though?
exchanged phone numbers and eventually started dating. And she even moved into my house. We were 3 months into our relationship, and stuff started to get out of hand. She was always getting mad and annoyed so easily. She always started arguments, and so on.
And
This began to happen all of the time.
okay,
Even
that's
in
the cue to
public,
break it
which was
off.
incredibly
Oh, she
embarrassing.
pushing?
One day I had enough, and I had to break up with her.
Yeah.
I told her to leave and never come back.
Yeah.
Amanda was pretty pissed off when I said that.
Whoa!
I just ignored her when she was packing her stuff. She finally left, or so I thought. After that day, she would always show up at my house, harass me, throw rocks at my window, and so on.
Nah, she a little
I
psycho.
called the cops many times, but she was gone by the time they showed up. About a month later, when I came home from working, I would find her in her house, yelling at me to come back, or I'd find writing on my walls that would say, "Come back, or I'll kill you."
What the heck?
Writing
Nah,
eventually
bruh.
went from pencil.
You gotta take this to the house. To the
And
police.
yes, I'm being serious when I said blood. That bitch carved my name a bunch of times into her arms and legs. She moved out of my
Yo!
house because I forgot to take the house key back from her at the time. In hindsight, I'm such an idiot. I know. That psycho knew where my parents lived and showed up to their house during the night. My mom almost had a heart attack when she woke up to the sound of a knife being tapped on the window glass. When she woke up, she saw Amanda standing there, staring at her while psychotically smiling at her.
Nah.
Amanda did a lot, which really pissed me off. So one night, I decided to stay overnight at my parents' house. It was about 2 in the morning when I heard a tapping noise in the window next to me. I turned and saw Amanda staring right at me. Her eyes were wide open and red. She had bags under her eyes and a huge smile.
Nah.
I went outside
She
and
need
started
to go
yelling
to
at
a
her
mental
stay away
asylum.
from me and my family, but she screamed at the top of her lungs and charged at me with a knife. I punched her right in the face.
Got her!
She knocked her out. I called the cops
Got
to
her!
make sure Amanda didn't wake up while they were arriving. The cops came quickly while Amanda was knocked out. They found my house key on her, and she was arrested and eventually sentenced for a long while.
Dang.
After Amanda was sentenced, my parents and I moved out of state because we'd like to stay as far away from Amanda as we possibly can, because she will eventually be released.
Exactly. Bro, don't do that loud bumpty bump music in my ear like that, cuz. Like, yo. But, yeah, Amanda, she a little bit out of whack. A little bit? That's an understatement. She's sick. She's crazy. She's a psycho. My kind of girl I want to date someday. The second one is Fire Girl Snarled Ante Starfire. Okay, hey girl, what's up? But and this is called the New Orleans House of Horror, and I think I've heard about these. This was something that really happened. I don't know if this is the one she's talking about. Oh yeah, it says it on the title. It says it right there. It's basically, it was like back in the like slave days, and it was jacked up. Like it was this crazy woman, and it was sick. So you just gotta watch it.
What I'm about to tell you is possibly one of the most graphic and horrendous scenes in American history.
Yeah.
You have been warned. Hey, I'm Sapphire. Want to hear something scary?
Really disgusting.
In this next chapter, I'll be taking you down south to the French Quarter of New Orleans, Louisiana. Let's explore one of the most haunted locations in the entire city, the LaLaurie House. In 1832, Dr. Louis LaLaurie and his wife Delphine moved into their beautiful mansion at 1140 Royal Street. The house was made for extravagant parties and elite social gatherings. Madame LaLaurie was considered one of the most intelligent and beautiful women in the entire city. Every woman wanted to be her.
I'm sure they did.
As beautiful as she was on the outside,
until they knew who she was.
People were beginning to suspect that something ugly was going on behind closed doors. Like most wealthy families during that time, the LaLauries owned slaves. They prepared the meals and made the fancy parties possible. But rumors began to stir. Madame's slaves seem to come and go quite often, don't you think? What do you mean? Look around. Do any of these workers look familiar to you? It seems like she changes them so often. Huh, I wonder why that is. Suspicions have been rising, but with no proof to back any of them up. Until one day, when a neighbor was climbing her stairs, she heard a scream coming from the LaLaurie house and looked over to see Madame chasing a little girl with a whip. There was nothing she could do but watch in horror as the little girl climbed to the rooftop with Madame following close behind. With nowhere to go, the little girl jumped. Even though slaves were barely considered human back in those times, there were still laws that prohibited exceptionally cruel treatment. So the neighbor called the authorities, who had the LaLaurie's slaves impounded and sold at an auction. But Madame was sneaky.
Impounded?
She arranged for her relatives to buy her workers and sell them back to her. After that incident, Madame's reputation began to change. People were no longer eager to attend the parties at their house, nor even interact with the family. Eventually, they were alienated by the Creole Society. And in 1834, things would only get worse. The Madame kept her cook chained to the kitchen by her ankle. For whatever reason, Madame had threatened to take her to the upstairs room. This terrified the cook. Whenever anyone went up to that room, they never came back. The cook decided she would rather die by her own hand than to suffer by Madame LaLaurie's.
Dang.
So she set the kitchen on fire.
Dang.
It spread throughout the entire house, and not a part of the mansion was
Decided I'm gonna
left
take
unscathed.
myself out. I ain't
Neighbors
going up
came
there.
rushing over to help fight the flames. But after the smoke had cleared, they made a horrific discovery in the attic.
Oh, yep.
What I'm about to tell you is possibly one of the most graphic and horrendous scenes in American history.
About to get sick.
You have been warned. The fire had burned down the door to reveal the upstairs room filled with dozens of naked slaves. Some were strapped to what looked like an operating table.
Bruh.
A few were chained to the wall. Others were crouched in small cages. One woman had her stomach slit open and her intestines wrapped around her waist like a cruel corset. Another woman's mouth was sewn shut, after first having been filled with animal feces. A man had a hole drilled into his head with a stick inserted, presumably used to stir his brain.
I guess where Jeffrey Dahmer got his inspiring from with the freak.
And some were unfortunately not. Madam and her
some
husband
were
were
still
both doctors,
alive?
and some theorized that they were practicing risky medical operations on their slaves. But the inhumane condition that they were in suggests that their reasons were less medical and purely sadistic.
Yeah.
After the news of the LaLaurie's torture room spread across the city, a mob ransacked their mansion and destroyed every last bit of property they owned. They even tore up the backyard, where they discovered dozens of buried skeletons, including that of a small child, presumably the young slave who jumped off the roof.
Dude.
The mob chased the LaLauries out of town, and that was the last anyone had ever seen of them. Ever since that day, that house has had trouble getting tenants to stay. Residents claimed to hear constant sounds of wailing. Children said they were chased by a woman with a whip. Year after year, the house would be bought just to be resold again. Today, the mansion is owned by an oil tycoon who doesn't allow anyone inside. I wonder what he's hiding.
Yo,
Like this video if it
stop.
gave you the chills, and don't forget.
Stop fire. Come on, bro. Stop. Hey, we better hope bro not doing nothing in there, bro. Bro might be in there doing it again. Who knows what he's doing? Like, we don't know what's going on up in there. It's been years, bro. That man could be doing anything. Like, mans could be in there just tweaking. Like, he could just be in there, like, taking people in there, and then they never come out again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he could be just in there. Or he could just make it a club or something. I don't know what he doing in there. Make it a store. I don't know. Now, we're watching is something that was made by Hulu. I hope I don't get copyright for this. Like, I just hope I don't get like a copyright strike or something for this and this video just gets taken down. If it does, then I'm gonna make, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna react to a couple more, and if this video gets taken down, I'm gonna edit this part out and then just add in a different clip. It's like, so, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna make two of the same, like, parts, part 3, you know, like clip 3, just to make sure, you know, just to make sure. So this is by the boys at Hulu, and it's called Retreat, and it's bite-sized Halloween. It's Halloween, and let's go. Halloween, bite-sized Halloween.
I am crushing this meditation retreat. Like, this is some hardcore adulting. I feel so zen. What a deep and meaningful experience. I can't wait to post about it. What the hell is wrong with this dude? Who actually breathes like that? His spit particle germs are getting on me. Am I gonna get sick? Girl, just breathe. You got this.
I love the narration.
I am so bored. How long till lunch? I would hit that.
Wow.
Oh my god, can he read my mind?
Wow.
Who's this chick? Are
What?
they talking about me?
Whoa.
Am I in trouble? What the hell is going on? This place is sketchy. Last time I signed up for a random meditation retreat online. I need some air.
Hecky no. What's popping off?
Is this a freaking cult?
We might be in a cult.
What the fuck? I've got to get out of here.
Yeah, it's time to
So
dip.
lost. I swear the entrance is this way. Is that tree glaring at me? I'm so hungry. Am I gonna starve to death in the woods? Would my cat even care? Are they following me? Am I going crazy?
Girl, calm down.
It's okay. You're safe.
Whoa! I don't think you safe, cuz. Why's my man just shirtless?
Freak out.
This music ain't making it any better, bruh.
This feels incredible.
What he doing?
Girl, you are totally safe.
What he doing?
This isn't a cult.
I'm scared.
Stupid anxiety.
I'm getting.
It's all in your head.
I'm getting scared.
I'm in your head.
Whoa! So man's heard that too. He heard that I hit that. He heard that, bro. He heard that. He said, "Oh, ooh, you trying to get that?" Hey, bruh. Hey, she was bad though. Come on, bruh. I wouldn't even disagree with him. Like, come on. Let's get it. On to the next one, big boy. Big boy. This fourth one is another one by Weinstein Entertainment, and it says, I have committed an unforgivable mistake and deep web horror story. And yeah, I guess you have committed an unforgivable mistake because you went on the web and probably got yourself involved in something you probably shouldn't have. Alright? 5 minutes long, let's get it. I have committed the unforgivable mistake.
I'm someone who goes on the deep and dark web.
Yo, why they be getting this deep black man on this pig, bro?
Where it's evil and overpopulated with crazy people. That's only a small percentage of the dark web.
Hey, at least it's a dude though. Like,
years ago,
sometimes they be having them with like a little girl or something like that.
Information on a forum, and soon after that, she disappeared. It's been a while since that happened, and I've ran into people that have disrespected me.
What he say? What he say? What he say? Hold on.
It's not what people think.
Hold on.
Where it's evil and overpopulated with crazy people. That's only a small percentage of the dark web. Years ago, my girlfriend broke up with me, and I put her personal information on a forum. And soon after that, she disappeared.
He evil.
It's been a while since
he evil,
happened.
Bro.
And I've ran into people that have
He evil, bro. Because she broke up, bro. This man's a psycho, bro. He evil, bro. This man evil, bro. What?
Respected me since. I'm not an intimidating guy, nor do I look intimidating, nor do I ever have physical or verbal conflicts. I always think to myself that these people don't know what could happen to them.
Yo!
I work at a fast food restaurant.
Nah, that's crazy.
At the time of this story, my manager was really on my case about everything. I would be late, mess up orders, have an attitude with customers, and some other stuff I could name, but it's so much. I understood that I was messing up, but the tone that this guy would talk to me embarrassed me in front of my coworkers, and sometimes in front of customers. One day, though, that was the last straw. So one day I walked into work, 5 minutes before I was due to clock in, and my manager out loud said that the window liquor is finally on time, in front of customers and my coworkers. Everyone laughed at me. During my whole shift that night, he would direct smart comments toward me, while still yelling at me for everything that I did wrong.
Come on, bro.
I made up my mind. I was going to find that forum and give his information.
Bro, this just words,
back
bro.
And forth with myself.
This man ain't physically assaulting you. Like,
by the time I made it home, I made up my mind.
Get the deep web so this man could probably get assassinated. Like, what?
I went straight to my laptop and I searched. I possibly clicked
most likely cheeks taken. Like,
web. There are links that will take you down any rabbit hole. A link named Pork Chop piqued my interest.
Pork Chop, yep.
When I clicked
okay, they're gonna chop this man up and make him into pork.
It only said 6
That's
words.
what they gonna do. Find it, we chop it. Oh, nah.
And another link that said, here's an example of what we do. I clicked it, of course.
It's to be somebody getting chopped to pieces.
I clicked on it.
Chop the pieces.
The point of view from an old school camera, with the date and time in the corner of the screen. The person behind the camera approached the man and followed him. A few minutes go by, and the man noticed what was happening. He turned around and approached the camera while yelling and screaming at the person for following him. Then all of a sudden, you see 5 huge guys dressed in black wearing a pig mask run from behind the man and drag him into the dark. The person holding the camera turns the camera to his or her face and leaves it there for about 5 to 10 minutes. That person also wore a pig mask, but all you could hear was the man screaming and sounds that I don't want to describe.
Oh my God.
The camera was then turned back around and the sight that I saw was disturbing. It was something that no one would ever want to see. Some people say that they wouldn't wish it on their worst enemy, but I did.
Nah, that's sick.
After the video was over, there were links. One said pork and the other said chop. I clicked on the pork and it prompted me to put in a code. I didn't have one, so I backed out. So I clicked on chop. There was information that needed to be filled out.
Bro.
Like name, height, description, and place. I filled out all the info for my manager. And the place, it was my job. I submitted the form. At the end of the screen, it said, "See you soon." 4 days later, while at work, my manager approached me and decided to apologize for the way he treated me, and offered to give me more hours and said that he will work with me more often because he sees potential in me. A few hours later, it was close to the end of the night. My manager helped me with the trash and took it out for me.
Bro, why he
As I
being...
were putting chairs on top of the table getting ready to mop, I looked outside and saw my manager looking over at something.
Bro
but he
was
looked
being so
worried.
nice.
I moved to get a better look and I saw what he was looking at. He was surrounded by 6 people in a pig mask.
Bro, you
weapons in their
did this,
hands.
man.
I ran outside as they swarmed him, except for one person. He had a camera. I forgot all about these guys, and then I put his information on the website. I ran outside as they approached him. He looked at me for help, but I ran back inside and called the police. It took them 10 minutes to get there.
He's dead.
When I looked back outside, what I saw was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. I wish I could get the image out of my head. Between the time of me initially seeing them, calling the cops, and running back outside, these guys were gone. But my manager was still there. I went to his funeral the next week.
Yo.
The next day I received an anonymous email that had the whole video. They were watching him this whole time he was on shift. I don't know how they got my email. I never provided any of my information. Till this day, I still feel sick because my manager was starting to be nice to me that day.
Bro.
I can't go back on the dark web.
Cause you sick. Cuz. Nah, don't ever talk to Cuz, bro. He crazy. He kill you. He get you killed on the deep web. Bruh, nah, bruh. You did this. You murdered. You're a murderer too, bro. You did this to your girlfriend. You did this to other people, and you did this to your boss. You're sick. You're sick, black, bruh. You sick, McClock. He's sick. The song we were watching today is called Emoji Head, and it's a short film by Crypt TV, and it's live action. I was like, let's get another one in there. Let's get a live action in there. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Online dating? Bad idea. I don't do that. I would never do that. Like, there's just some people that will be on there for different agendas.
What an idiot.
Probably like now. I can't even see the tech. Hold up. What? Bro, that's not how you do it, bro. That's the first thing you send. You want to. I'm not looking for a hookup, sorry. Maybe you should look for another instead. Okay, whatever happens to this dude, he got it coming. Alright, Hey. Dude's a piece of crap. He's a piece of crap, bro.
Super original, Claire.
Stop lying. I bet you said that to all the girls. Easy, cowboy. But you seem sweet. Oh, wow. Hey, she rolling with it. Says you're less than a mile away. You gonna murder me? Nah, girl, I'm just trying to figure out if you about to murder me. Just that. Okay, cool. Yo. Bruh. My man's is so... Bro. My man's getting no girls to the point where my man's is this excited for a date. You getting closer? LL. Can we share pics? You first, I'm shy. My man's here with the... Hey, bruh. Whoa! Wait, what was he doing? Yo! That was a back-to-back type pause. I realized he took a picture down there and then he was shaving. Bro, what? Okay. My man's here. Did he just take a picture again, man? This dude here. But this is not how you get girls, bro. This is L Riz. Ah, heck you nah.
What the fuck?
Heck you nah, bruh. Close all your blinds. He ain't got no blinds on him, bro.
Lexi, night mode. Yo, Claire.
Why is your thing up? At nighttime, I make sure all of the blinds and every curtains in the house are down. Don't open that door. Call the cops right now. Look, if I get a picture like that, I'm immediately calling 911. What you talking about, bruh? I'm grabbing a knife, and I'm going in my bedroom, and I'm locking the door. They gonna have to come to me, bro. I'm calling the cops. I'm grabbing a chair. I'm grabbing a knife, right now, and I'm locking my
Come
door.
On. Where you at?
Bro. I'm telling you. Chair to the door in my bedroom. I'm going in my room with a knife and I'm calling the cops. They're gonna have to come to me, bro. They're gonna have to come to me, bro. My house, my castle, I must defend. You gonna have to come to me, boo. Yo! Okay, she's dead. He's dead. He's dead! My mans was so dumb to just have her like come to the house, bruh. You just met this man. I mean, girl. I mean, you didn't even meet her yet. Till now, you're dead. So what is she, just like an online dating serial killer? Like, bruh. Hey. So she just out here picking dudes off. Still going? Look at all these dudes she out here taking out. Oh, that's just their names. Oh, the names of the people who made these. Bruh. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, that girl's a murderer. She a murderer. She's a murderer for sure.
Well, that was Saturday's Frights for this week, and I hope you guys enjoy this one. If you guys would like, subscribe, hit this bell, man. It was really good. These were really good. These were really scary. I give this one a 10 out of 10. He's had me like on the edge of my seats, kind of freaked out. These were gory, really gory this week. So, yeah, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be right back, y'all. I gotta.
You know what, Mark? I think I'm about to just end it.